Hi, Shavrak here, and this is Splinter Cell Blacklist Mission 4. The mission title is Private Estate, and it takes place in Ciudad Del Este in Paraguay. And the first cinematic here is the briefing for the mission.
Us. Grim didn't tell you?
Saving Chicago didn't get us any leads. You told us to hunt Sadiq, we needed bait.
You didn't clear this with me.
So you can call audibles in the field all day, but we aren't allowed to execute a plan?
What's throwing Coleman to the dogs get us?
Reza Nouri. An hour after I leaked the Coben intel, my email was forwarded to him dozens of times.
Tracking software.
Single pixel web beacon.
It's the best picture we could dig up.
The intel we pulled makes up for it. NSA suspects Nouri has ties to Iran.
Images are uploaded, Grim.
Thanks. His estate is a fortress. Cutting-edge security, ex-military guards.
It's all good, Sam. You want to bust into a fortress? I got exactly what you need. What? You want it now? Because I mean, it's not finished per se. I'll just get it.
What's our move?
Yes, thank you.
President Nuri knows you've been caught, thinks you've turned informant.
Shit, how'd he find out?
Bad luck, I guess. I want to know why he's worried.
I don't know. I supply materials, he supplies the muscle. We have a lot of mutual friends.
I rigged a high energy density capacitor and EMP into a tri-rotor. I'm still working out the bugs, but if we're talking about trashing a security system...
What's in the case?
Thermite. Scored it for some friends who do B&E. Go on missions sometimes.
Add it to my loadout. Anything else you may want to tell me, Coben?
Look, I might have a guy who did some work on Nouri's security. I could find out what he knows.
Make it happen. Coben, cough up any info?
Believe it or not, yes. Nouri had a panic room installed. There's one hitch, though. Coben's source doesn't know its location within the estate.
Brilliant.
Do you want to hold off?
No. Could work to our advantage. No need to chase Nuri down if he backs himself into a corner.
How do we force Nouri into the panic room?
We knocked the power out. Give me access to the sec station to find the junction box and we're golden.
Location?
Head towards the main gate, uploading directions to your OPSAT.
So starting the mission here, as you can see, I'm looking around for something. I don't know what I'm looking for yet, but lo and behold, to my left here, there is a rappelling line that I can take down this long wall here. So I scale down the rappelling wall, and there is an open court looking like a tennis court to my left, and we got 2, maybe 3 foot soldiers to the left. So a big part of this right here, you can wait for him to come to you, or you can take out the lights and kind of sneak by. I think I opted to take a couple of them out. And there's one. Strike 1, strike 2, and you are out of there. So as you can see, the first hidden item on the map, which is the laptop, is on the other side of the wall here inside the garage. So my first objective here is to get that laptop and download the data. So I'm going to take a peek under the door here and take a look around and see what's lurking about. And I see a mechanic underneath the hood of the car. And so I'm going to mark him and look around a little bit more, and then obviously proceed with caution. So opening the doors alerted the mechanic, and he's coming over to take a look. So I'm going to quickly take him out and move on. It looks like I got this guy here who's probably wondering where his buddy went. Now, the reason why I didn't go all gung-ho and attack the other guy there is because on the other side of the mechanic shop here, there's a dog and at least 3 other foot soldiers. So I got the mechanic, and I uploaded the laptop data, and I'm going to proceed over here to this side of the map here, and this is a checkpoint, so I'm definitely going to want to get over there.
Hey! What the hell are you barking about?
No good. Not a guy who likes dogs.
I just wanted to say that no live animals were hurt or injured in the making of this film.
Veamos.
I just want to make a comment really quick that a lot of times when a route seems impossible, I would say actually 9 out of 10 times there is an alternate route that you can take. It's always good to take out lights. If you notice, I take out lights all over the place. It makes a huge difference. I've done it since I first started playing Splinter Cell, and this one seems to be highly effective also. Sam works best in the dark. That's just the way it is. Alternate routes, they're all over the place. So explore the map. You actually get extra money and points for exploring the map. Since this is my first playthrough, and I'm really anxious to get these videos out to you guys, I haven't been able to explore under every stick and stone. But I would highly recommend taking your time with these missions and really looking. I don't think there's a lot of hidden items, but there's a lot of neat ways that you can tackle the mission and different routes that you can take that might make this a lot easier for you than it was for me.
SMI was right. I'm at the security monitoring station.
Never met one I couldn't hack.
If you patch Charlie through, we can funnel the video feed into the SMI. I can run facial recognition to locate Nuri. Got him, Sam.
He's heading inside. Balcony door looks like a security soft spot.
Confirmed. Few shadows might make for easier access.
And we need to kill the power. Any cameras give us a wide view of the estate?
Sending it to your OPSAT now.
The utility shed by the pool pulls a lot of power. Must be connected to the main breaker box underground. Heading there.
Best route's at the back window. Unlocking that for you now.
You are go.
One thing, if you haven't noticed already by now, that I really like about this game is when you access a target, whether it's a light or an enemy, the reticle turns red if you have a sure shot. And I really like that about this, so it just kind of builds your confidence with your shot. You know you got it, or you know you're taking a risk, whether or not the reticle is red or not. Now that I've gone into the shack here, I'm going to deploy my tri-rotor down the crawl space of the shack, and my objective is going to be to take out the security system with it. There's an EMP device fixated on the tri-rotor, and so I'm going to sneak into or infiltrate the house here. It's a little tricky. You actually have a shock charge that's connected to the tri-rotor, so once you get through the crawl space, there's a couple guys in one of the rooms that you have to go past. I just sneak by them, but if you want, you can actually shock them with the tri-rotor. So here we go. One of my favorite parts of the game is messing with Sam Fisher's gear, and this is definitely one of those parts.
Gonna help.
Don't worry, I'll take care of your baby.
You have to go up.
Okay, Sam, you're coming up on the breaker box.
Está fresco. Tiene que ser así. Por el vino. Mira, no me importa por qué. Solo me alegro de trabajar. De veras, el vino debe estar fresco o se mantiene. Te digo que el vino me importa una mierda. Pero es interesante. ¿Sabías que hay que girar las botellas seguido mientras reposan? No es mi trabajo. Ya quisieras. Al tipo del vino le pagan mejor que nosotros. ¿Qué dices? Deberías estar también pagando.
EMP is primed.
Here we go.
Bam! Party started.
We've got visual confirmation. The compound is dark.
Nuri's gonna lock himself in the panic room. I need that location.
Still working on it. I flagged 2 potential routes into the mansion. Balcony access and side door. Uploading to your OPSAT now.
Damn it. We've got a problem. Power's out. Check the basement. Move it.
So this next part is really tricky. You can do one of two things. You can go after the target. We have a target basically that you can, you see up there it says capture, or you can just bypass that and sneak in and continue with the mission. I actually accidentally went through the door over here to the right thinking I could flank around to capture the enemy, but I missed my opportunity because I couldn't backtrack after I entered the door. So if you want to get this capture, do not go up the pole here until after you capture him and bag and tag him. I made a mistake, like I said, and it was too late for me to turn back. So the great thing about these YouTube videos is you can learn from our mistakes, and right here I go through the door and it is too late for me to turn back. So like I said, if you want to get that capture, don't go through the door until you bag and tag him.
Yes. Built with high-grade titanium alloy.
Should be nice and bright on your goggles. Sam, I'm looking over these blueprints. Nuri's installed infrared lasers that will set off alarms if you break them.
I hear you. Move up and keep looking.
Do a sweep with your goggles.
Move on to the next area. Hey, what's your status?
What's going on out there?
Area's clear. Understood. Try the next sector.
You're looking for any weak breach points to enter the panic room.
Okay?
Mira! He's right there!
Coben's best guess is somewhere on the upper floor.
Tiene una escopeta!
So if you noticed, the words dead drop has popped up a couple times as I've been walking around here. So my next objective right now, or priority, is to find the dead drop. So I've run around the mansion here a little bit, and here it is, lo and behold, the dead drop. So I'm going to pick this up and then continue on my merry way.
Do a sweep with your goggles. You're looking for any weak breach points to enter the panic room. Coben's best guess is somewhere on the upper floor.
So I'm back on top of the safe room for the second time, and if I would have read the message on the left there, the first time I was here I would have known that I cannot interact with the target while the hostiles are still nearby. So I need to go find the last hostile, so that way I can continue on with the mission. And the sad thing is I've had him marked this whole time, and I didn't take care of him before. So when you start this this part of the mission, it's a good idea just to take them all out and be really thorough as you sweep the mansion. So I'm going to go down here and take out this last target. Actually, he's going to come up to me, and there we go, he's done. Now I can proceed with the mission, and I'm assuming break through the top of the safe room.
If I wanted money, I'd break into a bank.
American. The Iranis didn't send you.
What does Iran want with you?
Perhaps we should address our more immediate problem.
Sam, truck's outside. It's a hit squad. They're kicking in the doors.
My money's on Cud's force.
If you can arrange my safe exit, I promise I can reward you. Every man has his price.
I want information. Majid Sadiq.
Regrettably, even if I knew this man, I couldn't tell you. My business depends on this rule. And every rule has its exception. I'll give you Sadiq.
Good thinking.
Follow me. I built an underground escape tunnel below the mansion. It leads to my private dock.
So this part of the mission requires no stealth whatsoever. It's all about dealing raw DPS. So pull out your arsenal and let her rip. As you can see here, I throw some tear gas, and I'm using a silent shotgun. As you can see, this is one of my first times using it, so I'm getting used to the recoil here. I miss a couple of my shots, but I adjust accordingly. And after this, then you move on with this guy here and try to help him escape for the intel that he's going to offer.
They're blocking us!
I see him.
I'm staying right here.
Stay calm. We're clear, let's move. Where's this tunnel, Nuri?
We're close! We're almost at the entrance.
Grim, we're approaching the escape tunnel. Give me options.
Option. The river's your only one. I see a boat at Nuri's private dock.
I can get a gun from the weapons cache ahead.
No. If I get shot, it won't be in the back. You want out of here, then start talking about Sadiq.
It's a simple arrangement. He gives me cash, and I send him soldiers.
Yeah, what are the soldiers for?
For none of my business.
Let's move.
Not so fast.
got to be kidding me. Is this how you treat the people you're trying to protect?
Stay quiet. It'll be easier for both of us.
This is a bad idea.
Pissing off Cuz Force is a bad idea. This is what comes after.
I see an SUV of hostiles inbound, Sam. Get to the dock quick.
Copy. I want names.
Here. This file contains the names and passport numbers of all the operatives I sent Sadiq.
Grim, I'm sending you a file from Nuri's phone. Verify it for me.
Copy.
We don't have time.
You expect me just to trust you?
Sam, you've got to move.
They're almost on top of us.
Yeah, sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
Nuri's file checks out. Get out of there.
How useful is the intel from Nuri?
We're having a look at the passport numbers now. With any luck, we should get a trace on Sadiq's people soon.
Hey, how come you let him go, but I'm stuck in here with you idiots?
Because you're useful in here, he's useful out there.
DC suspects Iran may have a hand in the blacklist. Nuri could be one of their operatives, and you just left him on the ground.
It's called turning an asset.
It's a mistake. The situation with Iran is too volatile.
It sounds like you've been chatting with the president. Next time you two talk, be sure to mention this.
Charlie?
A tracker.
I got an idea from your email trace and installed a virus on Nuri's phone. We got GPS, voice, data, and there's a good chance he'll infect his computer before he swaps phones.
We're gonna get way more out of Nuri this way than if we had him locked up with Coben.
I disagree. You don't care. I got it. I'll shut up.
Look, all you're getting out of Washington is maybes. I'm getting us intel.
You're gambling with a war.
Sadiq already started a war. It's up to us to find a way to end it.
Let's keep working on those passports. We need a lead, and we need it now.
Well, I hope that video was helpful. That was Mission 4. Stay tuned for Mission 5, and thank you for your views, and until next time, take care.